Hello everyone, Al Geldra the SideQuest Gamer here, and honestly, it's been a while since I last even mentioned Mario. With Mario being my all-time favorite video game franchise and so many characters, I've decided to make a top 10 list because I'm such a glutton for disagreements. But hey, why not? Keep in mind, with over 200 appearances in video games, I'm going to leave out a lot of fan favorites, so please, instead of yelling at me, because that'll hurt my feelings, tell me some of your favorites in the comments section. But for this list, this is just a subjective personal opinion, not fact, it's not objective. Maybe these aren't the best developed characters, but I'm only putting in characters that are more existent in the Mario universe than their own franchises. And despite Donkey Kong the Third appearing in Mario Kart 64 and beyond, he's out since he was more of a character in his own franchise, and his first appearance was in Donkey Kong Country. Same goes for Sonic, despite being in those Olympic game crossovers with Mario. So, without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Number 10, King Boo. The Boos are such a mysterious force in the Mushroom Kingdom because I don't know what they're supposed to be. I know they're ghosts, but Koopa who die become dry bones, and Goombas who die become dry Goombas. So I assume these creatures are just their own species. They were born as ghosts and that's that, but King Boo seems to be the only creature that's not loyal to Bowser. Maybe an ally, but nothing more. He succeeded in kidnapping Mario and imprisoning him twice. And since his appearance in Luigi's Mansion, he found himself in Super Mario 64 DS remake, as well as numerous Mario Kart appearances. You gotta love the King Boo laugh. Number 9, Professor Egad. Again, another Luigi's Mansion character that has some prominence in the Mushroom Kingdom. Since that appearance, his water pack known as Flood appeared in Super Mario Sunshine, as well as his magical brush he gave to Bowser Jr. in that game, likely not realizing that Bowser Jr. was evil, but he even appeared in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and Partners in Time with all sorts of inventions, including a time machine. He's hilarious because despite being an evident genius, especially in the supernatural containment field, but with that, he does lack common sense and maybe even a bit senile for his age, but he's lovable nonetheless. You gotta love Professor Egad. Number 8, Kamek. He's presumably the leader of the Magic Koopas, or at least second to Paper Mario's Kammy Koopa, and caretaker of Bowser ever since. First appearing in the first Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo, he was the master of magic, especially when it comes to turning objects into enemies, and enemies into even more powerful enemies. However, he's always looking after Bowser, despite Bowser being rather brutal and abusive to him. Kamek went even as far as to attempt to kidnap Mario and Luigi when they were babies, when finding out that they'd threaten the Koopa clan in the future. Kamek is very powerful, but also pretty pathetic, but as Bowser's magic lieutenant, he's pretty awesome. Number 7, Wario. Now I know he has his own series that he appears in more often than an actual main series Mario game, but still a prominent figure in Mario Party and Mario Kart, and he first appeared in a main series Mario game. Wario first appeared in Super Mario Land 2, taking over Mario's castle and his friends, and with the powers of hypnotism, he brainwashed the inhabitants of this island to help take over the various areas of the island. There's even speculation that Tatanga's invasion of Sarasa Land in the first Super Mario Land was just a diversion for Mario so Wario could take over his castle. But after his defeat in Mario's castle, Mario reclaimed it and Wario set out to build his own castle. Wario did return in the main Mario's franchise in, like I said, Mario Party and Mario Kart, as well as various sports games, and he is a playable character in Super Mario 64 DS. With his lust for gold and craziness, this anti-hero is pretty awesome, and that's why he's on this list. Number 6, Rosalina. This mysterious woman, who is the leader of the Luma race, has debuted in Super Mario Galaxy. She since then had made other appearances like in Galaxy 2 and I believe Super Mario 3D World, as well as various other games like the Mario Kart games. There is a storybook in the library of her starship that explains her origins that are rather ambiguous but interesting nonetheless. I will not claim that the many time dilation fan theories are true or not because they weren't confirmed by Nintendo and often made up by people who have like way too much time on their hands. No offense to game theory, but she's an interesting character and that's why she's on this list. Number 5. Princess Toadstool / Princess Peach. Now don't kill me because she is the face of the damsel in distress trope, but she is not weak. In Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Princess Peach, Super Mario RPG, Super Mario 3D World, and Super Paper Mario, she demonstrated her strength that she can be powerful when she wants to be. Yes, she may be emotional and obnoxiously ditzy since Super Mario Sunshine, but she is definitely anything but weak. Heck, read the Super Mario comics from the Nintendo Power. Number 4. Yoshi. Adorable, friendly, and not one to be messed with, even with all the times Mario used him as a jump boost in Super Mario World. Yoshi is still a loyal friend, and even helped baby Mario reunite with his missing brother many years before. He is apparently a dinosaur, but a friendly dinosaur with no teeth, who enjoys living in harmony with his other Yoshi people. Whether the green one is the same character or not is a matter of debates, but his friendliness and adorable nature made him the most beloved character in the franchise. But I'm not one of those people who thinks he's the best character, as there's 3 more I like better. Number 3. Luigi. He's cowardly, he's loyal, and he's the sidekick to Mario despite being his twin brother and can jump higher. But Luigi has also been a fan favorite and actually has more of a personality than Mario. He even starred in 2 canonical solo games where he sucks up ghosts in order to rescue Mario, but he's still kind of a coward and even is implied to have a romantic interest in Daisy, the princess of Rosalina. He's a pretty underappreciated hero that even the Mushroom World inhabitants don't realize. So he's a hero, but Mario gets all the credits. He's high on this list because he's underappreciated, and we all love you, Luigi. Number 2. Bowser. He's by far my favorite villain in gaming. Sure, he's not the most evil, nor is he the most bad. In fact, I think he's not really a bad guy after all. However, never was there a more persistent antagonist than Bowser in any video game. Over hundreds of times, he's antagonized Mario one way or another, and if he can't have the princess, he'll do whatever he can to get the princess. If not, he'll settle for the Sprixies. Before you say Ganondorf or Kefka are better villains, I won't disagree, but I'll ask, did they ever actually rule over several galaxies? Did they ever actually take over the world so many times? Well, Ganondorf did, but Kefka only did that once. But did they ever have a massive multi-species worldwide army? Okay, maybe the last part, but they don't have UFOs or airships. Oh, Kefka does, but... Sure, Bowser has pretty much been a video game trope since his plans never changed, but that's why he's the greatest of them all. A true villain is so insane, and Einstein's theory of insanity is doing the same exact thing over and over and expecting a different result, therefore making Bowser completely insane. But hey, feel free to disagree, I just love him as a character, but the number 1 Mario character is, but first, honorable mentions. And the number 1 Mario character of all time is... Mario. Whoa, what a cop-out, SideQuest gamer. Who else? Yes, he lacks personality, but he defined the video game mascot for gaming from Donkey Kong in 1981 to Super Mario Bros. In 1985, and he's still as powerful as he was back then. He's brave, fast, sure he lacks personality, but is pretty much the hero archetype. But my friend Justin said that Mario is basically the Mickey Mouse of video games. While he's silent in the beginning, his voice gives him very little personality, while his console rival Sonic was like the Bugs Bunny of video games, where he had a lot of personality. Mario, like Mickey Mouse, defined a genre and a generation, and like Mickey, is introduced to gamers everywhere to the point that every gamer has at least one Mario related game they like or did like back then. And without Mario, where would the cast be? Bowser wouldn't have a reason to exist, as he'll just sit in his castle doing what he wants. He would have no form of challenge in his life, and that could get really boring. Princess Peach wouldn't even have a kingdom, and while Luigi would probably be even more of a coward, Mario is the center of his universe that he established. And for that, Mario is a legend and my all-time favorite character in gaming for that reason alone. While Bowser defined the video game antagonist, Mario defined the video game protagonist. I'll be sure to do a top 10 supporting characters list sometime for like spin-offs like the Mario RPG series. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna get a lot of disagreement, but tell me your favorites. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to stay awesome.